In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the top 5 best planes in GTA 5 Online, and these are going to be vehicles that are going to be easy to get around the map real fast, and they're going to help you do missions and make you money in GTA. So, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, and let's go ahead and get started with number 5. So, for number 5 here, I've got the P-45 Nokata, and this is a propeller fighter plane, which is actually one of the best planes of propellers, one of the best propelled planes in the game. It is a very fast and easy takeoff flight. As you see here, I am ascending real quick and up into the sky, and it's a very agile plane. It's got great agility, great speed for just dogfighting if you want to, or just actually just being able to avoid any collisions in air. It's got a fair amount of weapons such as homing missiles and the regular old machine gun, which is alright, but this is actually one of the strongest machine guns in GTA 5 that this is equipped with. And then it's got flares as a countermeasure in case you have any oncoming homing missiles coming after you. This plane overall is very fast, easy to fly, and land for the most part. And it's not a super expensive plane, so that's the reason why I had to put it at number 5. There were other planes though that come very close to this, but let's go ahead and continue on with number 4. And for the 4th spot here, I have the V65 Molotov. This here is one of the, probably my personal favorite vehicle or plane in the game. Now, that isn't number 1 because it isn't the fastest and it doesn't really have the best price. It's kind of an expensive plane, but it is the second fastest game or second fastest plane in the game, just right behind the Pyro. And it also has missiles that you can use. Has homing missiles here. Now this also has some great agility to be able to spin around and twirl around and avoid anything in air. And then also the looks of this are actually very nice to me. I think this is one of the best looking planes in the game. And it's based off of a Russian jet in real life. I'm not sure the exact real life version of this is called, but it's a very fast jet, has the missiles, and also has the countermeasures too, flares or chaff, whichever one you want. But my favorite thing about this vehicle is how easy it is to land, and you really don't need very much room to land this thing. As you see there, it comes to a stop real quick, and I probably only needed about maybe 100 feet, 200 feet or so of just landing space to fly this and land it safely. Has a decent amount of customization, of course, but like I said, the price of this kind of holds it back. But overall, it's an absolute great jet to get, and that's why it's my 4th spot. Let's go ahead and get to number 3. Alright, for the 3rd spot here, I have the Western Sea Breeze. So this here is the fastest propelled airplane in the game, I do believe, and the reason why I put this up at number 3 is because of its characteristics here. It is a 2-seater plane, first one of the list, so you can transport you and one other person, which is a great thing to have in an aircraft. This also has probably some of the best agility out of any other planes in the game, other than like the stunt planes, but I don't have any of those on this list. Now the weapons on this are a little bit weak. The machine gun's alright, it's fairly strong, it's nothing too crazy, but it's not the weakest either. And then it's really a bombing plane, which as you can see there I have the bomb bay doors open. And then you can do the, you can drop single bombs, or you can do the carpet bombing where you drop multiple bombs at a time. And you can do that over and over. And then the thing that really sets this plane apart from anything else in the game is that it has the ability to land in water, and also you can like kind of go underwater with it, but not like go underwater. As long as you don't land upside down in the water, this thing you can pretty much crash into the water and it'll be perfectly fine, as I'm about to show to you here once I get over here into the ocean. It has a decent, has the countermeasures, or yeah, it has flares, smokes, countermeasures, I believe. But as I'm about to show you, you can just basically crash into the water here, and it still proceeds to fly completely normal and fine, nothing wrong with it. And as like I said, you can just casually land into the water if you need to, just like this, and you're in the water. And then you can also take off from the water. But that's everything that Seabreeze has to offer, and it's actually a very cheap plane, surprisingly. If you go to Elitist Air Travel, I believe, you can come over to Seabreeze right here for 850,000. So that's the reason why this is my 3rd option. And it was really close between this and what number 2 is. Let's go ahead and reveal number 2. Alright, for number 2 here, I have the Mammoth Hydra, and this thing's really been a vehicle that's kind of stood to the test of time. It's been in the game forever, and here's the reasons why I have it at number 2. And it's because the weapons that it offers, basically the explosive cannon, is one of the strongest things to have in the game. As you can see here, it's just rapid fire explosions, and it's basically explosive rounds for a jet, and you can just casually take stuff out. And as you can see here, I'm having the vertical takeoff, which is a great thing to have if you're in a spot that doesn't really offer the runway room for you to actually fly straight. So that's one of the better aspects of it. And then this is actually, I believe, the third fastest jet and plane in the game too, just behind the Molotov and then the Pyro. The customization on this though is very slim, as really all you can do is change the color. And the price of this is 3.9 million if you don't have the trade price, but if you do have the trade price, then this is just a flat 3 mil, so it's kind of on the expensive side, but nothing too unheard of. But other than that, it doesn't really offer too much, but the reason why I have this over the Sea Breeze is because it's just overall more aggressive, better of a vehicle. The price is alright, and also just the fact that it's a jet, just kind of the overall look of it's really nice. It's kind of your classic jet military craft. But that's the reason why I have it at number 2. And let's go ahead and I'm going to show some honorable mentions before I reveal number 1. And for my honorable mentions here, I have both of them here in my hanger. One is the Strike Force, and then the other here is the Rogue. Both of these are great planes. The Rogue is a bombing plane that has 2 seats, so it's very similar to the Sea Breeze. But the reason why I didn't put it in the list is because it doesn't have the ability to land in water, and it's not as cheap as the Sea Breeze is. So that makes the Sea Breeze truly just an overall better version of this, but still a great plane and nothing too bad. Then the other honorable mention is the Strike Force. This is the strongest plane, as in defense-wise. It is, you can kind of hit stuff and it'll be okay. And this has a kind of an explosive cannon, but it's not a rapid fire. It's a little bit slower, but still pretty solid. And then also has the missile barrage where you can shoot out multiple missiles at once. This is a great plane, but I just couldn't put on the list in front of the other ones on here, so that's the reason why it's just an honorable mention. But it's time for number 1. Okay, so here I am in the Pyro, which is my number 1 spot. This is a 2-seated jet, and it is the fastest plane in the game, and that alone should pretty much explain why this is at number 1. It also has the homing missiles, just like most of the planes on this list. And let's go ahead and show you the actual performance of this vehicle. So, it takes off real easily, real quick, put the wheels in, and as you can see here, it's got great agility, it's very agile once you get the upgrades for it. The handling of it is really good. You can twist and fly and flip around real easily. And once you get above, you can make this thing become the fastest plane. So as you see here, I am nearly outrunning my missiles. So just to show how fast this thing is, it can go faster than missiles. But this has, the price is alright. And actually, for those who want to get a jet in their first jet in the game, I wouldn't really recommend this for your first jet, but I would recommend this as your second plane to get. First plane I would recommend for you to get is the Hydra, then this. But overall, this is my favorite and has to probably be the best jet in the game, just for how fast it is, and also the fact that it can hold 2 people. And it has missiles, and of course it has countermeasures, which I don't have equipped right now. But this is the best jet in the game. And I'm going to show you the true speed. Like, look at this, I am outrunning the missiles. I'm going completely faster than this. And that's how good this jet is. So, if this video helped you in any ways to build your jet and plane portfolio in GTA Online, give it a like, show your support by commenting down below any thoughts that you have. And if you feel free to check out any newer and other videos of mine, hit the subscribe button. That's muchly appreciated by me. It helps show your support. That's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.